Indianapolis, Indiana. That's the scene for the Celtics. An elite shot blocker with the quickness to cover the entire floor. Robert Williams, a linchpin for this team as they look towards the game against the Pacers. Celtics, Pacers. Our tip-off just moments away. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Checking out Boston, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Maxey. Jaylen Brown out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. And for the Pacers, we've got Caldwell Pope. Draymond Green is out there with Davis. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Middleton in at the 3. It'll be Indiana off the tip. Greg is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation, Anthony Davis. I know you admire his game.
Well, he takes over the game on both ends of the floor. You would look at a Tim Duncan, a Kevin Garnett, a guy that can beat you with 5 blocks, or a guy that can dominate the post and score 25 a night.
And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, he's still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
Now here's Booker. 5 on the clock. Williams passes to Booker. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Woo, Booker showing some power.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Davis. Shoots the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Sabonis, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Davis finds Caldwell Pope. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Pacers another 3.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. On the wing, Booker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. On offense, Devin Booker really does it all for his teams. He scores well and assists others. Richard, he can do it all.
You love to see that from a superstar. Booker just wants points on the board. And if he can't get a shot, he'll get a look for someone else.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis kicks to Caldwell Pope. Green with a screen on Maxey. Caldwell Pope passes to Davis. Back to Caldwell Pope. And the Pacers another 3.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
And here's Booker. Williams trying to break free, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis. And the All-Star, Devin Booker, an incredible scoring guard.
Since the moment he got drafted by the Phoenix Suns, he has been a beacon of consistency. Every single year he gets better. Every single year he adds something to his game. That's why Devin Booker is one of the best guards in this league.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. Last season, he played outstanding, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Now, we talked about the difficulty of trying to contain a player like Jaylen Brown. Coach said we can't let him gain confidence and feel like he can do whatever he wants. That's when you get into trouble. Now it's up to the players to make sure this doesn't happen. Guys?
Thank you, David. Brown outside. Sabonis against Green. Here's Booker. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Brown. They get the rebound. And the wide open shot from Green. Off target with his 3. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 5. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And that one's good, Maxey.
The pure shooting stroke of Maxey, gifted at draining it from outside the arc.
Outside, Davis over Williams. That's good from Davis on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis has got 6 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
Now here is Davis. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Orlando.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
Here's the floater. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
That one is no good. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now here's Caldwell Pope after Jaylen Brown's miss. Caldwell Pope passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caldwell Pope. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 1, the Pacers.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
And Indiana making a change here. Porter's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Saric is checked in. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Indiana. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Celtics trail by 4. Outside, Maxey. Booker outside. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got 12.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Round against Gilgeous-Alexander. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Now here's Williams. They get a hand on it. Davis with it. Williams picks him up. Outside, Porter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That 3 off the mark. Celtics trail by 3. Maxey in the corner. To the middle. Here's Saric. Kicks it out to Booker. From past the arc. Saric. Great positioning on the putback.
And the anticipation of Saric. Outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds.
Now Porter. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Green. Indiana again missing. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, but this is a team they faced and beat in the postseason a year ago.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
So it's the Celtics now. The Pacers making the shot. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Can't nail the jumper.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Maxey.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
And the first one drops. Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
right, a chance to see stats for Dario Saric, how he performed last season. Averaged about 8 points a game last season, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling. He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Right, the pass to Booker. Shoots over Powell, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
The first one falls.
One of the best scorers in the game. Booker is a volume shooter who also plays with a ton of confidence.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Indiana. Monte Morris comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Maxey comes in for Wright. And so he hits both. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Now here's Powell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. And here's Morris for 3. Offensive rebound. Middleton outside. Outside Porter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Davis. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in rebounding, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And as you said, a top 3 rebounder last season. He just seems to know how the shot's going to come off the rim, and he always hustles to get there. Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Morris, and then for Boston. Okogie's checked in for Jaylen Brown, and it's DeLon Wright in for Devin Booker. Maxey passes to Cornett. It's right on the wing. Good on the 3-point shot.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Pacers. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
The power of Jusuf Nurkic. He absorbs contact as well as anyone.
Here's Maxey after the basket by Jusuf Nurkic. Pass to Saric. There's the pick. Inside, Cornett, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Wright. Outside, Maxey. Traps in the tray. Maxey's got 6.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Powell against Wright. Now here's Powell. Defense is right there. Here's Davis, and again it's Indiana.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Indiana. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Celtics trail by 3. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. DeJuan Wright is out there with Maxey. Then there's Saric, and it's Cornet in at the center. Right down low. He's guarded by Nurkic. Nurkic with the block.
And that's what Nurkic gives you defensively. Good positioning, and he understands the angles.
Shot's good by Middleton.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Powell against Wright. Left side, Saric. Pass to Okogie. Wright with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll, but it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing team a season ago. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And he's good on the first of 3. And Indiana making a change here. Prince is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Pacers leading by 4. Pulls from the top of the key. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Wright against Powell. Wright, the pass to Cornet. Here's Maxey. Out to Saric. 6 on the shot clock. Saric with the screen for Wright. Shoots over Powell. And it's Wright missing. And Indiana shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Porter passes to Powell. Nurkic setting the pick for Powell. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
For Indiana, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Indiana. And the Celtics also making a change. Sabonis, he's checked in for Luke Cornet. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 7-point differential.
I got him.
Pass to Okogie. Outside, Maxey. For the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. It's going to go on Norman Powell. The Celtics have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
What I love most about Maxey is his aggressive attitude. When he's out there, he keeps his foot on the gas pedal.
Hard to talk about a guy who can completely take over. Tyrese Maxey.
Oh, I love his energy. I love his focus. I love his love for the game. He is relentless. What's amazing is that there's still so much upside there, Kevin.
And here's the fast break. Caldwell Pope with it. Now right defender. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. For Indiana, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
A solid passer and rebounder, but it's really scoring where Middleton shows up big. He can be just relentless on that end of the floor.
Pass to Okogie. Right with it. Sabonis' screen on Powell. Maxey, no good. Pacers leading by 7. Porter passes to Powell. Nurkic kicks to Caldwell Pope. Nurkic setting the pick for Caldwell Pope. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does.
And Nurkic doing everything right on that pick and roll here, and it all starts with a good screen.
Celtics trail by 9. Now here's Wright. 5 points in the game. Pass to Maxey. Charity stripe shot. And the rebound by Nurkic.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
To the inside. And finished off by Nurkic.
It's the sheer size of Nurkic. It's his girth. It is so tough to contend with.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Davis is checked in for Nurkic. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Jaylen Brown comes in for Josh Okogie. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Davis inside. Off target with the fadeaway. Celtics trail by 11. Right, the pass to Brown. Maxey with it, guarded by Powell. Shot to stop the run, and Maxey with the basket on the assist by Brown. Maxey's got 11 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
The shot by Powell, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brown, and there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Jay Crowder's checked in for the Celtics. Indiana leading by 9. Outside, Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Outside, Maxey. They set the pick. Down low. And Cornett gets it to go.
When you defend Maxey in that action, you want to get the ball out of his hands, but Tyrese makes them pay.
Middleton, the pass to Davis. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for the Pacers. Boston also with the sub. Okogie's checked in for Crowder. And the Pacers with possession here. Porter finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. It's good. that basket. He's now 5 for 9.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Pass to Okogie. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Sabonis' screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's right missing. Pacers leading by 12. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Now here is Davis. And they double up Davis. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Davis setting the pick for Caldwell Pope. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Caldwell Pope against Maxey. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nurkic is checked in, and then for Boston. Saric comes in for Luke Cornett, and it's Devin Booker in for Wright. Here's Saric. Boston again missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Who's watching here?
Caldwell Pope against Maxey. Caldwell Pope kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a wide open look for Porter. Here's Davis. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
It's so hard trying to keep Davis off the glass. He's just so big, so strong, and has the athleticism.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Outside, Davis. Three-pointer. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Maxey finds Saric. Back to Maxey. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Greg, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
Sam Merrill. He's checked in for Josh Okogie. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
And so it's Boston with it, trailing by 17. Here's Maxey. Not enough on that one as it misses. Pacers shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. On the wing, Porter. And Indiana, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Sabonis' screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Sabonis, the pass to Saric. Booker against Caldwell Pope. The Pacers pull it in.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Davis over Saric. And Davis can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 20. Outside, Maxey. Boston again missing. And it's Davis with the ball for Indiana. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Caldwell Pope passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Maxey. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. Saric against Davis. Saric dishes to Booker. With the floater. It's rebounded by Indiana. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Caldwell Pope outside. And it's off from three-point range.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Indiana leading by 18. Caldwell Pope with it. He has 6. Caldwell Pope with the screen on Booker. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the three-point bomb. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in the quarter. Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Booker outside. Pass to Sabonis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rebound by Nurkic. The Pacers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. RJ, no matter what the situation, Nurkic is a monster on the glass, isn't he?
He had 31 rebounds in 2024. You never see that anymore.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really a good job of getting to the line in that first quarter. Hasn't been doing that as much here in the second.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Green, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Middleton subbed in for Porter.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Maxey kicks to Booker. There's the 3. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
Caldwell Pope passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drives to the hoop. Count that bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Maxey. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caldwell Pope. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. And so it's the Indiana Pacers cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Indiana Pacers.
How about the points in the paint? Clearly, they made it a priority coming in, and it's paying dividends, Ernie.
Yeah, I remember those days pounded inside, break your opponent's spirit.
Easy now. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
I think for the Pacers, they've had some hiccups early on, but I don't think that takes away from the potential of this team. With their talent and coaching, they could easily mount a challenge for the top spot before it's over.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And here's Maxey. They've got Draymond Green. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Davis in at the 5 spot. That's the Pacers' 5. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for Indiana. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Brown. On the wing, Booker, defended by Middleton. Williams passes to Maxey. Brown, right side. Back to Maxey. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Maxey's got 21 in the game.
I'll tell you, when Maxey gets into his rhythm, he can go all night long.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Okogie's checked in for Jaylen Brown, and he's good on the second. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many scouts felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Okogie, the pass to Booker. Green with the rebound. Pacers leading by 20. Davis kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Outside, Green from the arc. The three-pointer is right on target. Green's got 5 now.
Mr. Reliable, you can count on Green to show up every night.
Pass to Booker. Over Caldwell-Pope. And another miss by Boston.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Outside, Davis. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Robert Williams.
He's just so savvy at drawing fouls. Davis gets to the line almost as much as anyone.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
No good on that one.
There is no question Davis is a top 10 talent in this league when healthy. But unfortunately, he's dealt with several injuries throughout the years.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Maxey. Screen by Sabonis to stop the run. Maxey, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And that one's good by Davis.
In case you haven't been watching his entire career, it is tough to contain Davis when he is on a roll. He's got a physicality and an expansive all-around skill set.
Sabonis kicks to Maxey. Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Davis. And he gets it to go. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
To the paint, here's a Kogi. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. First free throw is good. The Celtics making a switch here. Lights checked in. Both good from the line that time. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Boston making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Middleton for three. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
And he sinks the second.
And the experience and consistency Middleton offers is valuable to this team. He's still such an important player.
And he nails the third.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Booker outside. And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Chris Middleton.
And what makes Booker so difficult to guard is that he can score from every spot on the floor.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Caldwell Pope outside. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And the first one drops. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And that puts them right around 90 from the free throw line. Really good work here in the second half.
Booker the pass to Sabonis. Right, looking around. Inside, Maxey, and the layup's good off the glass. Maxey's got 23 points.
Watch out when Maxey finds his groove like this. He'll just keep coming at you and at you.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And he's good on the three ball.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Floats it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
Booker outside. Back to Maxey. With some arc, and Davis sends it back. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Middleton against Booker. Shot's good by Middleton.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Right outside. Green against Sabonis. Clock at 6. Maxey looking it over. Over Caldwell Pope. Maxey no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Sabonis. Lets a floater go, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Green, and Porter subbed in for Chris Middleton. Saric has checked in for Boston. In the corner, right with it. Here's Maxey. Good on the triple. Maxey's got 29.
The number of threes are increasing for Maxey since he entered the league. He is getting more comfortable out there.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caldwell Pope. Count it from 12. Caldwell Pope's got 13.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Booker outside. Back to Maxey. Over Caldwell Pope. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
Maxey puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Sometimes he can force them to foul.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
Free throw good, Maxey. Foul, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Maxey hits them both. The Pacers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Nurkic dishes to Caldwell Pope. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wright. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Williams finds Booker. And he converts the layup. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just bouncing off of contact, Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Nurkic. Porter in the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wright. Another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And they're doing a very good job at the line this half.
The first one falls.
He's put in the work and worn down the defense. Now they're getting a little sloppy, and it's allowed them to get to the line more this half.
Prince has checked in for the Pacers. Boston's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And Wright kicks to Booker. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got 27 points.
Oh, the ever-expanding range of Devin Booker, making you pick him up pretty much at half court.
Pass to Porter. Prince the screen. Booker against Porter. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 14. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now Maxey. He has 31. Right side. Porter with a block.
Good work on the defensive end for Porter Jr. Timing things just right there to get the block.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. The second effort makes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 37.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Maxey passes to Booker. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Number 5 is Norman Powell.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Pacers. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Porter looking it over. High post, Nurkic. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. Powell for 3. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 4 rebounds in this game. Right against Porter. Saric dishes to Booker. It's good. And that's now 29 points for Devin Booker.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Fader on the way. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Boston's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Pass to Booker, over Prince. Booker, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Indiana again missing. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. The 3, drills it from outside. Booker's got 12 now in this quarter.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Prince outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wright. Saric with the screen for Wright. To the middle. Here's Cornett. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Indiana out in front, delivering the blowout. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-bys.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. I mean, he doesn't want to see anyone on his team get burned on that end.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brown out there with Wright. Then there's Saric. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Cornett in at the 5. Pass to Brown. The kick out to Wright. Off target from three-point range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
And that one misses. The Celtics shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Inside, here's Wright. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. That one on Porter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Morris against Wright. Powell for three. The rebound by the Celtics.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Wright, the pass to Brown. He's off on that one. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Porter kicks to Powell. Up top, Morris. Prince setting a pick for Morris to the inside. And Prince with the jam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Over to the wing. Here's Sabonis. Back to Wright. Sabonis sets the pick for Wright. Over Morris. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Powell, the pass to Nurkic. Stolen. For three, Okogie. Prince grabs the miss. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Morris, no good.
That's a miss you can live with. He did what he could to get something close to the basket.
Powell with the steal. Morris outside. Prince setting a pick for Morris. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
2 shots. Last on the first.
Free throw good from Morris. Some changes for Boston. Jay Crowder comes in for Josh Okogie. And Maxey subbed in for Brown. So he gets them both. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Crowder. Back to Wright. And Wright throws it down.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Morris dishes to Nurkic. Pass to Powell. Indiana moving the ball around. Powell with a screen on Crowder. Porter against Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. And he makes that one.
And that jump shot by Porter is pure. Has such a fluid shooting motion.
Maxey against Powell. Maxey kicks to Crowder. Pass to Cornette. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Right outside. Maxey on the wing. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Maxey's got 33 points.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Down low, Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim.
Sabonis sets the pick for Maxey. To the paint, here's Cornette. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
What a read by Maxey. Sees how the play opens up and sends the ball that way.
Morris passes to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Prince. Morris outside. The shot's good on the assist by Prince.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Morris against Wright. Pass to Maxey. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
And the first one at the line is good. And Indiana making a change here. Wade's checked in. And a new group in for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Saric comes in for Sabonis. Okogie's checked in for Crowder. And it's Booker in for DeLon Wright. Maxey hits them both. Here's Powell. Pass to Nurkic. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. Now Powell. Nurkic, a screen on Maxey. Powell, the pass to Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
With excellent footwork, Nurkic remains effective in those pick-and-roll situations.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Powell against Maxey. Now here's Powell. Guarded closely. Here's Wade. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in. Wade's got his first basket of the night.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Booker looking around. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. For Indiana, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Nurkic finds Prince. And the three off target.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Well, a lot of former NBA players have a hard time, RJ, giving credit to current NBA stars. Why do you think that is?
I think so quickly we don't hold next generation to the same standard as prior generations. I don't get into all of that stuff about who is better and who is greater. I just focus on the growth of the game.
And he makes the first. Monte Morris is checked in for Wade. The Celtics also changing it up. Sabonis, he's checked in for Saric, and it's Brown in for Josh Okogie. Both free throws good from Booker. Indiana's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Up top, Porter. He's covered by Brown. Porter kicks to Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Powell dishes to Nurkic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And this is where Nurkic looks to score, which forces the defense to behave like this.
First one falls for him. RJ, you had a chance to ref a Summer League game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
The Pacers making a switch here. Thor's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
He's a big man that loves to get physical for his team. Yusuf Nurkic knows his job is to go battle in that paint.
Sabonis, the pass to Booker. Brown outside. The offensive rebound. Maxey kicks to Sabonis. Here's Booker. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Porter, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. The Pacers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. Powell with a screen on Sabonis. Pass to Prince. From deep. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Brown's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's Maxey. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. The 3, it's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 38 points.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Back to Powell. Here's the screen. Inside. Mobo can't hit. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Celtics. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Waters. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And the NBA last season, Richard, really emphasizing it's an 82-game league. And I know you love that.
Oh, that is my favorite thing. I was taught by the legends of the game that you go out there and play every single night that you can. At some point in time, the sports and science team realized that it is very difficult to be a professional. But I stand by. 82 games is an achievement that very few can achieve now.
Nifty move.
And probably coming out of the game anyway. I think we're officially into garbage time.
Okogie's checked in for the Celtics. The first free throw is good. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for the Pacers. And he makes the first but misses the second. Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Prince against Sabonis. The Pacers pull it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Prince outside. Back to Powell. Here's Waters. Pass to Powell. And Batum kicks to Powell. Over Williams. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Boston shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Booker's got 39.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Prince outside. Pass to Batum. Here's Powell. Back to Batum. Prince, right side. Nurkic against Williams. Prince from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pacers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Davis.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Morris is checked in for the Pacers. Booker inside. Powell's there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific at earning these calls inside.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Morris passes to Nurkic. Indiana moving it around. Pass to Powell. Launches a 3. No good on the shot. Here's Okogie. Sabonis kicks to Williams. Now here's Booker. Floats it up for Williams. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
7 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Morris looking over the floor. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
Well, we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that.
Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony and our reporter David Aldridge and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. So long.